You said you had a plan.
Oh, yeah, there was that.
Yeah.
I kind of gave up on that.
Failed on the plan already. It didn't even happen, and you failed.
Man, come on, I'm here, aren't I?
But you're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Regardless. Anyway, it's Wednesday. Contrary to what anyone may or may not be telling you. And we have new comics for you. And it's frigging hot, so hopefully this will give you a reason to sit inside in the fan, AC, cold area and just read comics. Yeah. Which is very nice. We are going to start it off with a very large book. Boom! The Complete Elfquest, Volume 1, Wendy and Richard Pini. This shaped an entire generation of young fantasy readers. Kind of like Lord of the Rings to novels. This is, you know, what it was to comic books.
But even nerdier somehow.
But even nerdier because, well, yeah.
Yeah, because Elfquest.
Yes. Some of you, Wendy Pini has since become very famous, not only for this, but for her portrayal of Red Sonja back in the 70s, or, well, I guess 80s. She doesn't quite look like that anymore, but her comics are still awesome. The final quest is out right now, so if anybody's been enjoying that, this is only $25. Look at the size of that.
For some
huge,
insanely dense comics.
Huge, very dense, lots of fun. This is great for all ages, you know. It's just really, really fun. Great fantasy stuff. Highly recommended from Dark Horse.
Another book that's on the fantastical side of things. This is a new #1 from Image. The first issue of Nightworld. It's a 4-issue miniseries by the team of Adam McGovern and Paulo Leandri. It's about this demon. Everyone loves demons, of course.
Right.
Named Plenilunio, which, as it explains in the book, means something about the illumination of the light of the moon. But he runs around doing, you know, generally spooky demon things. And if you haven't noticed, it's a huge tribute to Jack Kirby. Like Casey said earlier today, it's sort of like a Jack Kirby meets Charles Burns type deal.
Looks very cool.
Yeah.
It's Nightworld. If you like the demon, you need more demon in your life, Kirby demon. This week sees, sadly, the end of Warren Ellis's run on Moon Knight with Declan Shalvey, and Jordi Belair. This book has been phenomenal. This is one of the best things Warren Ellis has written in many years. Yes, it's Moon Knight. No, don't laugh at me. This is amazing. Each issue standalone. You don't have to know anything about anything. And after 5 issues of punching ghosts, psychedelic mushrooms, and other strange things, the police have finally decided to take notice. Or that would be one detective has got a hair up his butt about who Moon Knight is. Yeah. And by damn it, he's gonna find out who it is in these 20 pages. So.
This might be Warren Ellis's sort of drop the mic moment on Moon Knight. You can just pretend the series doesn't exist past this point.
Yeah.
Except don't, because we still need to sell it.
That's
Keep
right.
buying it.
Yeah. It's still good.
Oh, gosh. That's a bit of a... wow, I don't really know how to... You can't just lie to people like that. Will!
Hey, it's a double dose of Guardians of the Galaxy, the #1 movie in the entire universe right now. If you love the movie, come on down to Planet Xanadu because we have 2 awesome storylines. Rocket Raccoon #2 is out. We still have #1 in store. Rocket Raccoon, he was one of a kind, but there's another raccoon going around killing people over the galaxy, so he is framed for murders he did not commit. And it's a lot, even though there's all the murder with raccoons, it's very fun and it's hilarious. Scotty Young writes and draws it. It's awesome. And how is Rocket going to get out of this? Maybe a little help from his buddy Groot. And then the legendary Star-Lord, the egomaniac, crazy Han Solo-esque space pirate. He is on a solo adventure away from the Guardians. Big surprises. The Badoom bounty hunters are after him. There's this weird new galactic criminal guy after him, and he finds out he has... well, anyway, if you saw the movie, you know there's some weird mysterious origins about him, but if you're a comic book fan, you kind of know what it is. So if you're comic book fans, there's an even bigger twist on the crazy cosmic family, so how about that for a tease? Anyway, it's a lot of fun. Sam Humphries, Paco Medina coming in for Star-Lord. Another double dose, I have to give it to you. It's like a Bam Bam. It's Black Widow and Punisher. What's awesome about this, Nathan Evanson launched both these books this year. Black Widow, I still love. What happens when these 2 Marvel badasses, their missions kind of collide on the same thing. It all collides with an awesome story from both points of view with crossbones for the Punisher. Awesome. Black Widow, Punisher, Frank and Natasha going blasting some bad guys. Alex and Ada, number 8. This is a whole new arc. This is Jonathan Lune and Sarah Vaughan's awesome kind of sci-fi, romance, social commentary kind of thing. It's a world, and it started with Alex getting Ada, his robot android. He tried to give her more freedom. They kind of developed this kind of, are they falling in love? And now there's this bizarre, there's this really weird crackdown, and it kind of is talking about androids and humans and the entire, this whole future world, and how is the stuff in the government crackdown going to affect their relationship, which I love. This book's beautiful. And then Grayson, Dick Grayson. Once again, I was really upset when Nightwing was going away, but I have to say, with number 1, I was really impressed. Everyone thinks Grayson is dead, except Batman knows the truth. So he's gone undercover in this wacky spy group called Spiral, which you may remember from Batman Incorporated, and there's this huge conspiracy against all the costume superheroes. And so Dick Grayson, no mask, no identity, he's just undercover, he's a super spy, he's crossing paths with Midnighter from Authority and Stormwatch, so there's kind of cool spy on spy action. There's also the New 52 debut of Helena Bertinelli. She's not the Huntress. And there's this weird, wacky girls' school. It's kind of maybe reminds you a little bit of Deadly Class, but as it gets deeper and deeper into this weird kind of superhero, psychedelic spy thing, it's really fun. Who knew? Dick Grayson, super spy, a lot of fun. That's it for me this week. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Will.
Did you notice too that there's not a single X-Men book in the whole thing of Will's? I mean, he was a little nervous today because there's no X-Men comics. Sorry, you heard me. No X-Men comics. At all.
Dude, his entire plan is like shot, man.
I know. I'm surprised he even came in, to tell you the truth. I know. Yeah. Anyway.
Apologies, though, to Brian Wood. Your comics aren't that bad.
Yeah, they are.
Gosh, new number 1 here from Dark Horse. This is a new 6-issue Usagi Yojimbo series called Sensu? Is that a U or no?
That's
oh, God. But it's sort of, the premise of this one is Usagi Yojimbo meets H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. As you can see from the cover, there's a rocket involved. Oh,
Big
gosh.
Rocket.
Stan Sakai sort of has a history of blending Usagi with various other genres over time. Like, there was always Space Usagi. There was that time he hung out with the Ninja Turtles. But this is firmly rooted in the feudal time period, however, with, you know, space aliens coming down.
Because they told, I mean, who's to really argue if it did or did not happen like that?
Exactly.
They weren't there. Did I already talk about this? No. Speaking of aliens and alternate timelines, this is The Superior Spider-Man, Edge of Spider-Verse, Part 1. This has every single Spider-Man that you thought existed, used to exist, doesn't exist anymore, exists only in your mind. Yeah, no, they're all in this one. Giuseppe Comunicoli and Dan Slott, Christmas Gage, starting off the big new Spider-Man summer epic blockbuster to finish off the summer with.
And they found a really clever way to keep the Superior Spider-Man present in this crossover, even though, you know, in the main Marvel universe he doesn't exist anymore. He's like a cyber ghost or something at this point.
Is he a cyber? That's kind of cool, actually.
Right?
Some of you might have seen, yeah, right? You might have seen the Gwen Stacy Spider-Man thing that's going around. Have you seen that? Like the Gwen Stacy
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, so
everyone loves Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, that's starting in this as well. So yeah, you know, get on your Spider-Gwen, I guess.
Ooh, we've also got a new series from Dynamite here by the team of Pete Milligan and Peter Kowalski. Pete and Pete, not like the show. This is Terminal Hero number 1. It's about the story of a guy who, you know, gets brain cancer and then develops superpowers. I don't think the two are necessarily linked. It's a treatment type thing that has not totally unforeseen consequences, but he wasn't really, you know, told what would happen, and it chronicles what exactly you would do if you found out you were dying, and then found out you had superpowers. It's pretty out there.
Yeah, that sounds cool, and you got a cool body horror cover from Jay Lee. So, and we'll throw it over to Ms. Anna this week, who brings us many good things, as per usual. So, to Anna.
It's not as hot today as it was yesterday, but it'll be hotter tomorrow, because comics are coming out. Got RoboCop number 2, Joshua Williamson, Carlos Magno, which is the best last name ever, colored in an awesome 70s splendor by Marissa Louise, an artist out of Portland. If you're a fan of RoboCop, if you're a fan of violence, Dread, all of those super powerful law and order books, this RoboCop is perfect for you. I love all these movies, and I love this book. Joshua Williamson's a great writer. He also works on Nailbiter, so he gets the cop dramas down pat. Bit of a departure. We have Steven Universe #1. Colors, gems, little kids who grow up in crazy super household families. This is a book for little kids. It's a book for older stoners. Steven Universe is a lot of fun, and I recommend picking it up. For you harder people out there, we have the world's greatest and last love story you'll ever need. Henry and Glenn, Forever and Ever, collected, finally. It's by Tom Neely and friends including people like Noah Van Sciver, Benjamin Marra, Michael DeForge, Aaron Connolly, Matthew Allison, pretty much the greatest artists in the indie and slowly merging into the popular world of our comics day and age are in this book. If you like love stories, if you like hard mother effers, then you have to pick Henry and Glenn up. We also have the first trade of The Bunker out from Oni Press. If you like The Leftovers, if you like Lost, crazy psychological thrillers that jump back and forth between the past, the present, the future, people trying to figure out if they can save the world or if they're going to destroy it. That is all in The Bunker by Joshua Fialkov and Joe Infernari. Beautiful, beautiful art that really encaptures the surreal nature of the story. If you're into this book. Oh wait, the 5th issue is out tomorrow/today as well. You can pick everything up at once because it's Wednesday. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Anna. And we swear it totally is Wednesday. We don't film this thing ahead of time at all, no.
Live. If you come in here right now, you can get comics, and we'll be here. Well, I'll be here.
Speaking of things that are here and have been here since the dawn of time, cats! Everyone loves cats. It's proven by, you know, multi-billion-dollar Grumpy Cat merchandise.
Is that really that much money?
I don't know. I'm kind of pulling numbers out of my butt here, but, this is a new graphic novel by the team of Paul Tobin and Benjamin Dewey called I Was the Cat, chronicling the adventures of history's most prolific cat. Sort of a mastermind player behind the scenes who falls into the arms of two women who don't really know what's going on, but have to deal with this ages-old, not, I wouldn't say evil, just, it's kind of that thing when you're around for so long that your morals don't even matter anymore.
And cats are pretty ambiguous to begin with.
Yeah.
They're mean. I mean, they torture small animals for fun. I've seen it.
Yeah, this looks to be a really fun, sort of original, one-off novel here by Paul Tobin, who works on Colder, which is also getting a new series here soon. Woo.
And he did that Bandette book with, dang, what's her name? Totally spaced. Man. Anyway.
Tell us in the comments section.
Yup. Yeah, bonus points for anybody who can tell me what that was. And we have more Kirby awesomeness this week, brought to you by Joe Casey, Jim Rugg, Ulysses Farinas, and regular series artist Nathan Fox. This is Captain Victory and his Galactic Rangers, brought from the kind of tail end of Kirby's comic career, brought out of Pacific Comics. Kirby had, at this point, kind of lost his mind, as if he wasn't already crazy enough, you know, to begin with. He was just kind of left to toil alone and do his comics, and, you know, you got things like Captain Victory and things like Silver Star, which didn't make any sense, but they were awesome, and they were in your face. And this is no different. This is straight up in your face from the beginning, from page 1 here. You've got crazy cosmic explosions, lots of strange graphs, big letters, aliens.
Yeah, it starts with a page-wide title that says,
right? That's huge.
Firebomb Kill Dead.
Hell yes.
There we go.
Seriously, Joe Casey is just like really, you know, I mean, Godland was fantastic. Love Godland. And this is from Dynamite now. Dynamite's trying to push beyond whatever it is that they do. But yes.
Steampunk licensed heroes.
Yes. Very awesome. And we haven't done this in a couple of weeks, but we have the cover of the week this week, part of the DCU selfie variants. Which,
if you told us 2 weeks ago that we would be picking one of these as the cover of the week, we wouldn't have believed you.
but, tell us that this is not awesome. Alfred as Batman in the cave. Because what does Alfred do when Batman's not around?
He puts on the cowl and takes pictures himself.
Clearly.
Drawn by the masterful Tommy Lee Edwards, of course.
Very awesome. But yes, Detective Comics number 34, Francis Manapul, Brian Buccellato. Very pretty, very pretty.
Yeah, it's also a really cool comic, besides having an awesome variant cover.
Yeah, there is no Alfred as the Batman, though, in here.
It's a comic. The cover always lies.
It does. But we will never lie to you. And today is Wednesday, and there's new comics, so you should come here and buy them. Thanks, guys. Oh, wait. Ha, you thought it was almost. Well, I did kind of lie to you. Anyway, it's not done. We have, for your wearing pleasure, sexual Gary shirts from Sex Criminals, for all you brimpers out there.
I still don't know what that means.
Yeah, more bonus points if you can tell us A, what a brimper is, and B, why this is a t-shirt. But yeah, for all of you crazed Sex Criminals fanatics out there, we've got women's sizes, men's sizes, small, medium, large, extra large.
There's enough Gary to go around.
There is enough Gary to go around. So with that, thanks guys.